Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike, bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. So today we're going to be in UU. I spent yesterday, I was bored in the afternoon, I just wanted to play UU, so I got like 8 matches recorded, I think, so expect some UU in the upcoming weeks. This is an older battle though, one that I've had for a while. I think it was good, but I don't quite remember, I just remember it was unique. Because my opponent's using Hail. Hail is legal in UU, but it's not something you see a whole lot of. So I was definitely a little intimidated by it just because I didn't know what to expect. UU is the most stable tier, I think. I don't know, maybe RU and NU are stable as well, but I don't know anything about them. But nothing gets banned in UU and hasn't for a long time because I think it's my favorite, so I'm going to brag about it, but I think it's a really, really well-balanced tier with lots of viable options. And so, you know, you kind of see the standard guys a lot, and a lot of the teams function kind of similarly, so you know what to expect. I don't know what to expect in this battle. We've got Abomasnow, we've got Glaceon, who's a huge threat in the Hail. Luckily, it can't have Snow Cloak, because fuck that ability. Crobat is really good. Victini's really good. I mean, these 4 guys are UU staples, and they're all really, really threatening. And then we've got the wild card, so it's going to be a weird match. I don't know what's going to happen going into it, so let's see how it goes. Not surprisingly, he is going to lead with his Abomasnow, set up the weather right away, and I am not going to want to go for the fire move right off the bat. I actually predict Suicune to come in, and I trick it my Choice Scarf. So most Suicune are set up Suicunes, and I don't want him to set up. So unfortunately, I get crit as I switch in Buddy on his predicted water move there. Lose half of my health because of the Hail. I am not going to recover anything from leftovers. Abomasnow comes in here. I'm predicting either Leech Seed or Grass move. Nope. Goes right for Blizzard, kills my Xatu, and that's that. That's unfortunate. Xatu is... I feel like I don't use him enough. I did just have a battle where he does some work. He's so good if you use him right, but I lose him for nothing there. Bring Candlejack back in, predict the Suicune again, nail it with a Grass Knot, and now it's pretty much crippled. He is going to burn my Whisper, so that thing is just hacking me all day, but luckily... I have Heal Bell on Whisper, so I would expect... Oh no, I'm going to put a Wish up first. I guess I figured keeping my health high was more important than curing the burn. So I do throw up the Wish here, and I'm pretty sure Blizzard is going to do more than half coming from Glaceon, so I go for the Protect, get my health back, and now I have the option of wishing again or going for the Heal Bell. I'm going to go for the Wish, gauge the damage on Blizzard. I see it does 27%. That means I will be able to survive another one. That means now I can finally Heal Bell, cure my burn, and just get healthy, because Umbreon doesn't die. So, unfortunately, while I'm doing all this stuff, he just throws up Sub, which is a good move. And then he crits me again. So that's cool. Getting a little bit haxed here, but... what are you going to do? My only move is Foul Play, and I have to go for it to try and break the sub, and unfortunately for me, it does not break the sub because Glaceon doesn't have any attack. So Heracross comes in. Heracross is almost always choiced, so I'm going to just protect, see what it goes for. He shows me that he picks Stone Edge. That means I am actually safe to stay in, because Stone Edge isn't going to do too much, so I stay in, set up a Wish as he misses his next Stone Edge, switch into Buddy, get the Wish pass, make up for that stupid crit in the beginning, and I'm feeling pretty good at this point. He misses Stone Edge again, so some of the hacks are coming back. I don't want to deal with that thing. I just roar it out. In comes Glaceon. We'll have to see what I do here. I do stay in. Blizzard hurts a lot, and it looks like at this point I'm just gonna keep using Roar with Buddy until he dies. That's a pretty valid mid-game strategy after your Stealth Rocks are up, and if they don't have a way to spin, Swampert just takes hits until he dies, and he just gets damage in. And that's exactly what he did. He's hurting these guys pretty bad. He's going to go down here as my opponent U-turns out. That gives me Switch Initiative. I go into Raikou and just Volt Switch out. His Abomasnow does show that it has Protect, so it probably did have Leech Seed, and he just made a really good prediction earlier with the Blizzard on Xatu, but Victini comes in. It takes a ton from a Fire Blast, and then Shadow Ball is going to take it down. So Candlejack getting some work done here, even without the Choice Scarf. He's still outspeeding and killing things. Heracross comes back in. That might have been his last Stone Edge. I wasn't sure what he was going to go for there, so I just went into DJ Roomba, get the Intimidate off, scout what he's going to lock himself into. And now he's going to bring Abomasnow in again. I'm going to switch into Thunderhead. At this point, I just go for the Thunderbolt. His team is pretty weak. And so I'm at the point where I outspeed everything but Crobat, who won't be able to kill me from the health I'm at. But I wasn't factoring in the Hail. So if he actually just saved Crobat for last, he could kill my Raikou and then probably kill most of the rest of my guys with Crobat. I'd be hard-pressed to fight him without Raikou, so I'm going to switch Raikou out to preserve his health. Just sack DJ Roomba to get some damage in on Glaceon. Bring Raikou back in. I would expect... No, I go for a Thunderbolt again. I would have liked to see me Volt Switch there, just to preserve Thunderhead's health. It's taking less hail damage. Apparently he does have a Stone Edge left. I thought he was out. But sack Candlejack now to go into something else. Whisper comes in. Gonna take out the Heracross with Foul Play. And now we get to Crobat. So Crobat is weakened. The problem is, so is my Raikou. Brave Bird is gonna hurt a lot. But I guess he's Choice Banded, and he's forced to lock himself into U-turn. So that works out. I get a win there. It was probably closer than it needed to be, but a very interesting match, I thought. You don't see Hail a whole lot. So moving on to the second match, more standard here, kind of. This is actually, my opponent does have a pretty odd team. Mienshao and Raikou, you see a lot. These guys, not so much. Tornadus is in UU. I don't know why. It's terrifying. Claydol, Scrafty is really good in UU. Weevil's a little underwhelming, I think, but he does have insane coverage. So it looks like he has a pretty offensive team. He's got a little bit of bulk with the Scrafty and the Claydol, but other than that, very fast, very offensive. Definitely my priority move on DJ Roomba, and the Choice Scarf on Candlejack might be the keys to winning here, so I need to try and keep those guys alive to hopefully have a good shot, and avoid letting him set up with the Scrafty, if that's what it wants to do. Potentially the Raikou as well. So he leads with Weevil. That's fine. Looking at his team, they're almost all physical attackers, so I do lead with DJ Roomba to get the Intimidate. I guess half of them are, but the threatening half. But it turns out to be a good prediction, and I'm able to just throw a Toxic up. I love having Toxic on Hitmontop. Hitmontop causes a lot of switches, and a lot of the things that switch in on him don't want to be Toxic. Koffegrigus being primary among them. So that works out great for me. I end up with Buddy in on Tornadus here. I don't know what it's going to do. Hurricane, I was just thinking might miss. He shows me that he did go the safe route, had Air Slash. Air Slash hurts a lot, but it does allow me to get my Stealth Rocks up, which is good. It's going to force his Claydol to come in, force him to use a turn spinning, which can give me a free switch, and, you know, that's good. So I'm going to get Toxic here. I don't care, because I have Heal Bell, and Umbreon is just amazing in UU. It does everything you need it to do. Here again, I get to wish as he dies to Toxic. So I get a free wish. Claydol comes in here. I am going to make a risky prediction. Go into Candlejack, predicting him to want to go for the spin because he's at such low health. He can't really afford not to. And it pays off. Get Candlejack in. Go for the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball was going to hurt anything he switched in. And I wanted to make sure it hit. I didn't want to risk the Fire Blast missing. And it pays off. Mienshao goes down to a single attack. And now Claydol's back in again. Here, the Sucker Punch is going to pay off. Going to surprise him with Sucker Punch. Take him out so he doesn't get to spin. The rocks are going to stay up. Kind of a big deal. It's going to, limit his switches, and it's also going to hurt Weevil pretty bad. So at that point, he's just going to forfeit because I'm pretty much have him outmatched. My team is actually not even that hurt, so he's just going to give up. That's going to be the match. Really well played game. I feel like, again, not to brag, but sometimes you're just on, and that was an on battle for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed both of these. Give me a thumbs up if you did. I thought they were both really good battles, obviously. And check out the links in the description. Please leave comments. I love comments. And I'll have more coming your way shortly. Thanks for watching, guys.